So this is day 12, and after we have pivoted from the migrating multiple source, the project feels like heading to the right direction, and everything started to came clear because I was so focused on different projects and making the agentic work because it's just shiny new technology that I might make a difference on. And I've realized that it's not the value of this project for now. Maybe later. And now I'm making I'm working on the architecture, right? So the code broke, but because it was broken, I was able to detect a lot of bugs in it, duplicate code. I've been saying this for some day right now, and I found the cure for most of the things. So I've upgraded to Opus 3 days ago, and that was $200. So I made a $100 investment maybe 5 days ago, and then I thought of doing the another $100 investment 3 days ago, and I think it was the next most great decision that I made, because the first one was subscribing to Claude for this project. It delivers a lot of the value, and then after subscribing to the $200, the accuracy and the speed and the holistic view of the project just been different. And now back to the architecture. Claude and Gemini. I was using Gemini to do some research, not just using Claude, because you don't want just one source, one data source, or one source of reference. That will be a disaster if the source is wrong. So you have to double check on multiple sources. And for me, it for now is Gemini and Claude. That these two are the most used for myself, and they all suggested that I use domain-driven directory for this project, and I wasn't really sure what domain-driven directory is. So I went Googling, Gemini. I went asking Gemini multiple questions about the domain-driven design and the feature slice directory architecture, and I found that the way to go is for a hybrid solution, and a hybrid solution getting the best of the both sides. So meaning, if we can utilize the feature sliced directory as a bigger holistic project architecture, and then contain those domain knowledge into smaller containers. So domain-driven architecture or directory normally will be more complex than the feature slice architecture. So feature slice architecture makes the features isolated from each other. Then you can have different features. You can introduce different features or develop different features isolating from each other, meaning that you don't break something. You don't break the other features by introducing a new one or updating an existing one. Now that is a feature but however, using the feature sliced directory, when the project grows, all those functions, features adds up, and it's gonna be really hard to it's gonna be quite big and not lean. And domain-driven architecture, you can use multiple modules, and they related together. They related, right? So they have relation, and by relation, you can do a lot of complex analysis with the relation. However, by saying relation between data, it's kind of scary, because when a project grows, the relation tends to be more increase, right? You have more interconnected data that you wanted to analyze, and that causes future troubles. When you have a big project, it just becomes a spaghetti bowl, just like my project went. But it was quite different. My project was it was stacking multiple versions of duplicate code, duplicated functions. Now that's different, but you get a point. It's just spaghetti, and it's hard to get it clean. Now, after I'm upgrading the architecture now. We have decided the direction to go. So you have to prompt the AI and to clean up the code. Now we have a clear architecture, so that's a clear goal, and we just want to 100% migrate everything over there. If something great breaks, that's okay. We have Git. We go back and we reference the previous code and make it work. Now so the other point is I've introduced Git too late into the project. I was just naive, because I thought that Claude maybe would be great. Just you can speed up things, and you should have. I should have used Git, but I did not. And then later on, we are using Git, and a lot of files couldn't just. It's getting quite big, and pushing things into GitHub is quite painful. But we solved that problem, and now the project is on point. And tomorrow we'll be recapping a lot of things, so stay tuned.